Imagine creating a masterpiece in a minute, learning every language in an hour, building a multi-billion-dollar company overnight, and waking up the next morning to see the world through an entirely different lens. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But what if the reason we can't do any of this is simply that we've never truly tapped into our brain's real potential? The brain is, above all else, a staggeringly complex organ. It has been studied for centuries, and yet new secrets continue to surface with every passing year. Research in neuroscience shows no signs of slowing down, but along the way, we need to be careful. The line between fact and fiction in this field can be surprisingly thin. Some of the scientific truths popular culture has handed us turn out to be little more than well-dressed myths. Take brain size, for example. It relates far more to body proportion than it does to intelligence. A whale's brain is significantly larger than yours, but that doesn't make the whale smarter. What sets your brain apart is its architecture, an intricate network of connections, shaped over millions of years of evolution, designed specifically to keep you alive and help you thrive. When we look at the people throughout history who pushed the boundaries of human intelligence, the picture is remarkable. They left permanent marks on art, music, and literature. They defied the odds in sport. They engineered tools that transformed everyday life. They restructured the way societies function. So if you truly had access to your brain's full capacity, what would you do with it? For starters, you'd finally solve that Rubik's Cube collecting dust on your shelf in seconds. Then you'd call up your smartest friend, challenge them to a game of chess, and deliver checkmate in 2 moves. But even that wouldn't satisfy you for long. A genuinely powerful mind doesn't settle for easy wins. It constantly hunts for a bigger challenge. With an unlimited mind, you wouldn't even have to choose between pursuits. You could paint, discover cures for diseases, and file groundbreaking patents all at the same time. Sounds incredible. But wait, while you're pouring all that mental energy into creations, cures, and inventions, what exactly is happening to your body? Breathing, keeping your heart beating, managing digestion, circulating blood. All of this runs through the brain too. So even if you could somehow access 100% of your brain's capacity, your body's fundamental survival needs would always impose a ceiling. Staying alive takes priority, even for the most advanced mind imaginable. Now, let's address that famous myth. We only use 10% of our brains. This widely held belief is simply not true, and it most likely grew out of a surprisingly simple mix-up. About 10% of brain cells are neurons, while the remaining 90% are glial cells. Neurons process and transmit information. Glial cells wrap around the neurons, nourishing, protecting, and supporting them. Your brain is already operating at full capacity. Different regions activate for different tasks at different moments. No part of the brain sits idle, waiting for its turn. And here's perhaps the most striking fact of all. Your brain contains roughly the same number of neurons as Albert Einstein's did. The difference wasn't in quantity. It was in how those neurons were connected, how well they were nourished, and how consistently they were put to work. So the smartest move is already clear. Regular sleep, a balanced diet, mental stimulation, and healthy daily habits. Taking good care of your brain is, in the truest sense, the most intelligent choice you can make. Thinking otherwise, frankly, wouldn't be very smart at all.